All right, y'all. What's up? What's up? What's up? Here we go. Another reading. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is when you watch this video, just make it apply. Let's get into this reading and see what's about to come out. Man, I was at the shop the other day, the barber shop, and they were playing this financial show on the radio that people can call in and, get help financially. And it was crazy. Every one that I listened to, it really was relationship issues. It was people not communicating with their partners. It was people making financial decisions without including their partners, all types of stuff. It was everything but finance. And I'm just like, when we consider love, we really need to consider what it is we're truly trying to manifest. You know, are we trying to manifest that person that's just making six figures? Or are we trying to manifest somebody that we can actually love and adore? Because, a lot of times, especially when you look on TikTok and stuff like that, people are more interested in a lifestyle that the other person can provide for them instead of really looking for love and a connection. That's all they're looking for is just, what lifestyle can you provide for me? And somebody making six figures, it doesn't equate to a good partner. They can make six figures, they can make $400,000 a year, and it doesn't mean they're going to treat you right. It doesn't mean that they're going to take care of you. And, it seemed like a lot of people on that show, they now understand that they have partners making 400 some thousand a year, that they are in a $1.2 million house and having all of these financial problems because their partner is not communicating with them or anything. Now looking back at, with my marriage, how I went through my divorce and stuff like that, if I was to ask myself what I'm looking for now, the one thing that I will be looking for as a partner is somebody that's understanding. Somebody that's reasonable, someone that you can actually sit down and talk to, that you can discuss problems with, that nobody is going to be immature, that we can talk like grown men, that, we can come with a win-win mentality. Is that when we talk about things, is that you get what you want and I get what I want. And that's where a lot of people lose it at, is that we always think in relationships, one person got to win and the other person got to lose. And it's like, no, I was talking to my sister about that, where she was like, she want to go out and stuff all the time. The person she's dating don't want to go out like that. And so it's like, well, how do we make this a win-win situation? Where it's like, don't drag him out every weekend. Just because you're an extrovert, it doesn't give you the right to try to force him to be an extrovert. Where it's like, instead of saying you're going to do date night and stuff every Friday, how about we do it every other week? We do it 2 weekends out of a month. Where it's like, we should be able to compromise in a way that both parties is able to get what they want. Remember, guys, if you're trying to grow spiritually, you can go on Amazon and check out my books. You have The Emerging Butterfly, that's talking about a spiritual awakening. You have Connecting with the Ancestors, teaching you how to do your ancestor altar and everything. And not only doing your ancestor altar, but learning how to work with your ancestor altar. And then you have the Painted Keys of the Orishas, which is the 30-day journey. All you have to do is go to Amazon, type in my name, Rashad King, and all of my books should pop up. You'll be able to get a hardback book, paperback book, ebook, whatever it is that you want. All of those things are available online. Remember, guys, you can go to my website. I'm selling oils. I have money oil, love oil. I have protection oil. I just haven't added it to the website yet. I have Return to Sender candles. I have Uncrossing candles. I just haven't sent it. I haven't put it on the website yet. I have some clients that already purchased it because I just had them to buy the Return to Sender and I just sent them the Uncrossing. But remember, I'm going to keep saying this every video. Whenever we do a Return to Sender, we must do an Uncrossing too. Those two go hand in hand. Uncrossing and Return to Sender. All right, let's see what's in this reading. I believe that's all of the pre stuff. Let's see what's in the reading. Thank you, Goon. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Thank you, Ancestors. Thank you, Sarabanda. Thank you, Risha. Thank you, Yeshua. Thank you, Ola Dumare. Thank you, Ola Room. Thank you, Ola Fee. We got the Eight of Swords already coming out. Somebody is feeling trapped. Somebody is feeling trapped, imprisoned in their own mind. What is the clarifier to the Eight of Swords, Spirit? We have the Knight of Wands. Somebody want to rush in and give a message. This is a very impulsive energy. The Knight of Wands is very impulsive. You know, this is someone that can just be sitting back and, oh, I want to save my marriage. And then all of a sudden they're rushing in. You know, so this Knight of Wands is very impulsive energy. What is the crossing energy? What is the crossing energy? We have the Devil card in reverse. So somebody is releasing their limited beliefs. Somebody is releasing some negative energy here. And the Devil card is a major arcana. Oh, and they're releasing it in order to get in love, because you have the Sun card here, the Ten of Cups, and you have the Knight of Wands, which means somebody was a nasty asshole. Because the Knight of Wands, when he's seen in the negative, this is somebody very attractive and just whorish. Don't know how to say no to people, thinking just because somebody say, hey, they gotta, pull their boxers and panties down and sleep with everybody, but the Knight of Wands is in the upright right now, but it's clarifying the Devil in reverse, which means that the Devil was at some point in the upright. And when the Devil is in the upright, this is somebody that could have had some very bad sexual addictions. This is somebody that boy, gave that thing to everybody. Anybody that said, hey, on Instagram or Facebook, they said, you know what? Let me get this to you real quick. Let me lay this down. And, sometimes people do that because, some people really don't know what love is. We think that people do, but a lot of people really don't know what love is. They equate love with, what they grew up seeing, and it could have been a very abusive relationship, and they see that as love, and they bring that into their relationships. Some people see, love as neglecting your partner, abandoning your partner, because that's the only thing that they have experienced. So, and some people could have seen it. Some people can see it as being promiscuous, where it's like, well, my mom and my dad cheated on each other all the time. What's wrong with it? Somebody is definitely making movement. And then we have at the bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Wands, which talks about fights, but the Five of Wands is also competition. That's what, people leave that out. That, the Five of Wands is competition as well. Let's see what the hidden emotions is in this connection. What is the hidden emotion? We have the hidden emotion as confusion. I'm not trying to get a whole. What is the hidden emotion for the crossing energy, Spirit? I'm not trying to get a whole book. There we go. We have influences. Something is influencing this connection, but right now this influence is being seen as a positive because everything in this in the cards on the crossing energy is pretty positive. Somebody said, I don't want to be a hoe no more. I don't want to be a hoe no more. Time. It's a matter of time. Cycles are completing. And you have releasing and nourishing. You have longing at the bottom of the deck. Somebody don't want to be a hoe no more. We gotta let them be free. They don't want to be a hoe no more. All right, let's go and get into this reading so that we can get what Spirit is trying to tell us. We have, as the overall energy, we have the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is all about being imprisoned. This is someone that is stuck in their mind. This is someone that is stuck in their mind. They are thinking of negative thoughts. And this is someone that feels trapped. This is somebody that is really going through right now. That, this is someone that is saying that, I'm not in a good place. They're thinking about all the things that they have done. This is someone that is, honestly, when you look at the Eight of Wands, this person is tied up, but they can easily get out of it. They can remove the wrap that is covering their eye, but right now they just don't want to. But they can get free whenever they want. And with the imagery, this is someone that could have did something to themselves, where this could have been someone in a relationship where the only reason they were prosperous, it was because of the partner that they had. The only reason that they were focused, it was because of the partner that they had. This could have been with someone, this could be someone that was with someone that, this person, really made this person grow up. They made them get a job. They made them go into a career. They really helped this person to develop in a lot of different ways. And you had that on yesterday, Elijah, do another outfit. And so this is someone that's that now, since they're not in this relationship with this person no more, this is someone that feels trapped. That, they are starting to see that by screwing over the collective, they screwed over themselves. That, and this is someone that didn't think about this in the moment. This is someone that thought that if I walk away and I do my own thing, that I'm going to be good. And people don't realize sometimes you're blessed because of association. Sometimes you're blessed not because you're the person that's anointed and because you're the person that is really getting blessed. You're blessed because you're attached to the person that's anointed. You're attached to the person that God has given favor to. You're attached to the person that has that direct connection to God. And so, of course, by being attached to that person, is automatically going to give you, access to that favor. Access to, the blessings that is flowing. Because when God blessed that storehouse, if you're in that storehouse, you're going to get blessed as well. But you were only blessed by association. And this person now knows that now, since they're not with this person no more, that their blessings is not flowing. Look at the water on the floor. When it comes to this picture, look how dried up it is. This is someone that is being dried up when it comes to feminine energy, because water is feminine energy. And so this is someone, they're wondering why they can't manifest. You're not manifesting because this is not the star card where the water is full. Which Psalms is that? Psalms 1. What is Psalms 1? Blessed is the one who does not stand in the way of the wicked, or sit in the seat of mockers, or stand in the way, or sit in the way that sinners take. But they are planted like a tree. They are planted like a tree by streams of water, which yields its fruit in season. This is not that. This is not. And Psalms 1 is all about peace. It's all about bringing peace into your home, peace and harmony into your relationships. It's all about bringing peace into the workplace, peace wherever you want it to go. And the way that it symbolizes the energy of peace in Psalms 1 is by using water as a metaphor. That it's using the person as a tree, and it's saying that this tree is planted by streams of water. which means that that tree is getting nourishment all day long, that tree is getting its growth because it's planted by water and the sun is constantly shining on it. And because of that, there's growth. But when you look at this card, this water is gone. This person has uprooted themselves and went to a different location, thinking that the grass is greener on the other side, or keeping with the metaphor, thinking that the water is more pure on the other side, thinking that the water is flowing more on the other side, only to go to the other side to be in a complete drought. This is someone that is going through a drought. Someone is going through a drought that they realize that their resources is being dried up. All of the things that their blessings are being dried up. That this is someone that is barely providing for themselves. This is someone that even if they are making ends meet, it's because they're living from paycheck to paycheck. This is someone that's now realizing that in order to survive, they have to get three to 8 jobs. This is someone that has literally dried up their resources because they chose the wrong thing. And now because of that, they are imprisoned in their mind. You have as the clarifier, you have the Knight of Wands. Now the nigga want to come back. Now all of a sudden, now since you see that the grass wasn't greener on the other side because there's no water flow. Now, since you see that your tree is not bearing fruit because there's no water flow. Now, since you see that your tree is withering and is falling apart because there's no water flow. Now, all of a sudden you want to come back. Now you want to rush back in. Now you want to be the Knight of Wands, and just like you impulsively left this relationship, now you want to impulsively run back in because you see that what you need, it wasn't over there. And even though that's some fucked up shit and a fucked up mentality, at the end of the day, even in the ignorance, God will make it into a blessing that you will learn something from it. Because even though you decided to run over there and stuff like that, God will take that moment and use that as a teachable moment. And that person will learn that whenever you have a blessing, that you were planted by a stream of water, that you were able to yield fruit in its right season, then you better stay your motherfucking ass there. Because not everybody has that anointing and not everybody have that blessing flowing in their life. And so that's what this person is learning. This person is learning, boy, not everybody is like that. Be careful where you plant your seed. Be careful where you uproot and go. You have as the hidden emotion, confusion. Of course, this is a confused person. This person don't know what the hell they want. This is someone very confused because it's like the very thing that you prayed for, God gave you, and you uprooted that and you left, and now you're seeing the side effects of it. You're seeing the consequences of your own actions. This is not nobody doing magic against you. This is you making a dumbass decision, and now because of the dumbass decision you made, you got dumbass consequences. You got dumbass consequences for the dumbass decision that you made. Don't be mad at the collective. Slap yourself. Be mad at yourself, which this person is, because the Eight of Swords is internal. This is an internal fight. This is an internal imprisonment. This is an imprisonment that you can't see. On the outside, this person can still be smiling and everything else, like everything is just okay under the sun, but this person is dying in the inside, not knowing what to do, not knowing where to go, not knowing how to fix their problems. When you are planted by streams of water, which yields its fruit in season, keep your motherfucking ass there. Stay where you know that you are blessed. But we get out of these things because of impulse. We want to be a hoe. We want to be promiscuous. We want to be all of these things except what it is that we prayed for. If you prayed for a husband, if you prayed for a wife, then be the perfect wife. Be the perfect husband. We have in the crossing position, we have the devil card in reverse. Now, this is somebody that is letting go of a very promiscuous lifestyle. They're letting go of certain types of beliefs. When the devil is upright, these are addictions. This is smoking. This is drinking. This is having sex and all types of stuff. And the only reason I narrowed this down to sex is because the King of Wands is here. And whenever the King of Wands is being seen in a very negative light, the King of Wands is someone that is very promiscuous. The King of Wands is someone that's very good looking, which means this is someone that gets a lot of attention from people. This is someone that when they go into a room, a lot of people is interested in them. But one of the things that they can be learning with the devil card being in the reverse is that just because somebody want to fuck you, it doesn't mean that they want to love you. Just because somebody want to fuck you, it doesn't mean that they want to love you. Those two are not equal. Some people will just look at your beauty. They will look at that physical appearance, and the only thing they want is to be able to say that they had an experience with you. But it is not somebody that can truly care for you, that you're compatible with. And that is what this person is learning. Just because somebody is attracted to you sexually, it doesn't mean that that person is going to be willing to invest. It doesn't mean that this person is going to want to have sex with you after the first encounter. This could be something that every single time you lay down with somebody, it can go into a one-night stand because you keep getting with people that you're not connected to. So this is somebody that was very promiscuous, but now this is someone that's learning the lesson. That this is someone that now they're confused because they're empty. Look at that. Look how that water is dry. Look how that water is dry. Nobody is watering this person. Water is fucking dry over here. Water is so damn dry. This is somebody that's realizing now, just because somebody want to fuck you, it doesn't mean that somebody is going to invest. So this is someone that's giving up promiscuous ways. This is someone that was very promiscuous, and now all of a sudden, since they were able to get what it is that they desire, God said that, after I have told you and told you and told you, I'm going to release you and let you go, and I'm going to let you give into your flesh. I'm going to let you give into that desire. And this is someone that God said, you know what? I'm about to end this relationship and I'm about to let this person go into their desire. And this could have been really good in the beginning. That this person is like, okay, yes, I'm finally free. I'm out of this relationship. I'm out of this marriage. I'm no longer with the collective. I got all of these people hitting me up on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok and YouTube. Let me just start talking to all these people. And the more they're talking with people, they're realizing that the only thing that these people wanted was just sex. And now this person is trapped because they are like, I thought that I would have been in a relationship by now. Somebody wanting your body and somebody wanting you are two completely different things. And that's what people are not realizing, that when people hit you up on social media and stuff like that, those people don't fucking know you. These are people that are operating off of what they see. It's what they see, that physical appearance. And once they get that physical appearance, once they get that body, they realize that, I'm not compatible with you in any type of way. I was only attracted to what I seen. The Kings of Wands is learning how to not to be a hoe anymore. This is someone that was very promiscuous in a relationship, and now they're learning how not to be a hoe anymore. The hard way. You have the King of Wands, someone very attractive, is getting ready to come back. Or this could be someone new, because you don't have the Six of Cups or anything here that talks about a past connection. So this could be someone new, and this is something that they experienced before they came with you. That this is someone that they went through some shit. And now this person is ready. This person is coming in as the King of Wands, and you have attached to it, you have the Ten of Cups. that this is someone that want a family life now. Now this person is ready to be emotionally available. Now this person, wants to do date nights. Now this person wants you for more than just sex. Now this person is ready to be committed. You have the Seven of Pentacles, investing. Now this person is ready to invest. They're ready to give into the relationship. They're ready to do the things that they're supposed to do in order for this relationship to grow. You have it paired with the Sun card. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck. Now this person wants happiness. And you have influences. This is someone that's being influenced by someone, which means people could be talking about you right now. This is someone that could be going to somebody. And this is somebody wise, because this is not being seen in a negative way. This could be someone going to someone saying, you know what, I think I fucked it up with the collective. And this is someone giving advice saying, hey, maybe you need to go in and give flowers. Maybe you need to go in and give an apology. Maybe you need to go in and do this. Maybe you need to go in and do that. This person is being influenced in a heavy way. That they're being influenced to come back in. Niggas want to be hoes and then want to be committed the next day. Like, pick a side. I respect you more for picking a side. Pick a side. We have in the crowning position, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is all about discernment. This person is having discernment now. This person is opening their eyes. The Nine of Pentacles is also about wealth and success. This is someone that want to be adorned again in luxury. Because they are saying, where I'm at now, this shit is dry over here. This person sees you as someone that's prosperous. They see you as someone abundant, or they see themselves as being in the best state when they are around you. That somehow when I'm around you, I have better job opportunities. Somehow when I'm around you, money just start flowing into my life. Once again, it goes back to what we previously talked about. Nigga, you ain't the one that's blessed. If you cannot see this flow outside of this other person, then you're not the person that's blessed. You were blessed by association. You were blessed by being connected with the collective, with the anointed person, with the person that is favored by God, with the person that is connected by God, which is connected to God. And now this person is like, I'm ready to come back in because I'm ready to once again be adorned, because look how this person is dressed up to the 10. Or I guess we could say dressed up to the 9, since this is the 9 of Pentacles. 9 is the number of manifestation. And look over here, them looking raggedy and trapped. They said, baby, I can't do this for the rest of my life. I'm about to rush back in. I'm about to do a very impulsive move. This is going to be impulsive. Even if you know this person is going to come back, it's still going to be a shock in some type of way. And either the day that they come back and the way that they come back, because it's going to be very impulsive. This person is manifesting. The Magician card. Baby, they are manifesting their life away. This is somebody chanting, bring me back the collective. Bring me back the collective. Lord, just one more time, bring me back the collective. Bring me back the collective. I remove all negative energy in the name of Jesus. Just bring me back the collective. Ilegua, open the door. Bring me back the collective. Ogun, clear my path. Bring me back the collective. This person is manifesting a new beginning. With the Ace of Wands here, this is someone that's literally manifesting. This is someone that's manifesting you. This is someone that is either they're praying for you to come back, or this is someone that's doing love magic. But let me give you a little hint, cross watcher. Love magic don't work if the person in their mind don't fuck with you no more. Love magic only work if that person still have love for you. If you damage this person so much to the extent that when they look at your picture, they feel disgust, When they look at your picture, they like, why the fuck did I even do that? Love magic don't work on those situations. And this is why when it comes to love magic, you can't randomly do a love spell and try to trap somebody that you don't even know. Those are no domination spells is something different. But if we're righteous, we don't do domination spells. It takes away someone's free will. But the only time that love magic works is when there's love on both sides. And so if this person still have love for you, then yes, that love magic can work. It can hit very hard. But if this person don't have love for you, you must first start with the physical, that you must mend the relationship. You must open the doors of communication again. You must build communication, understanding, and trust so that love can be there. And then once love is there, you can do all the love spells in the world, because now that's what's going to bring the spice up in the relationship and stuff like that. But love magic is only good if love is present. If there is a little ounce of love, there is some for you to manipulate, because magic is the manipulation of energy. But if there is nothing for you to manipulate, then that love spell is not going to work regardless of how many times you do it. And so whenever we're doing love spells, like, you can't just trap, and love to me is not trapping, no. You can't just manifest love that you don't know. Now, if you have already had a solid friendship with this person, that is a form of love, and now you're trying to enhance it to be an intimate relationship, then yes, love magic can work on that, because it's something that magic can play around with and manipulate. Now, all of a sudden, you've been friends with this person for years, you did a love spell. In the love spell, after the love spell, Spirit encouraged you to give this person a gift. And you gave this person a gift. And now this person is like, oh my gosh, you gave me a gift when this was your last. And I know you really didn't have the money. And now all of a sudden, a person that has always seen you as a friend now see you as the potential of a lover. That's how love unfolds when it comes to love spells. But it must be something present in order for the magic to manipulate and play around with it. And that's just like all of these people, where it's like, even us, the collective, that it's just like, oh, I want my husband back. Oh, I want my wife back. If every single time you're doing love spells and the door open, where all of a sudden this person is hitting you up out of the blue and they like, hey, just thinking about you, and you get on that phone, fuck you, motherfucker, and all of this other stuff, and then they like, see, this is why I don't fuck with you. You just ruined your own love spell. You just ruined your own love spell. How you gonna manifest love and then quickly get somebody out of love? What sense do that make? How you gonna manifest love and then quickly get somebody out of love? If you are manifesting love, you must keep them in that state of love in order for the spell to be the most effective. You cannot put them in a space where you're doing things that you know that they hate. You're giving those words that you know they don't like to hear. You're pushing them away. You're arguing and fighting with them all the time. Those are things that move love out of somebody. And once love is gone, there's nothing to manipulate anymore. Spirit said, the hidden emotion says in time. And time, this is going to end up hitting. This person is manifesting, whether they are doing love spells or whether they are praying. This is someone that's trying to manifest this love back, because they are dry as fuck. They're not manifesting. They see that they're not blessed without you. This is someone that their whole life could be completely changed with not being around you. You have in the crossing energy, you have the world card. The world card is about a completion to a cycle. This is a cycle that is completing. Someone wants joy back. This is the answer to the prayer that's over here, because this is straight manifestation. Like, we can't get around this. Somebody is doing a love spell or prayer, and this is literally the answer to the prayer, that there is going to end up being a life-changing event that's getting ready to happen. And it doesn't mean that it's going to happen to you, collective. Because the life-changing event could already be here with the devil card being in reverse, that this person is no longer being a nasty ass whore. Because you don't know how a love spell is going to hit, especially if you're doing the spell and you were the one in the wrong. A love spell is not going to make this person all goo goo gaga in love with you. That's not how it always hit. This could be someone that is doing the love spell in order to bring somebody back, realizing that they were the one in the wrong, and now the life-changing event is that God has dried up this person's resources of people that they can mess around with. Now all of a sudden, nobody is interested in them anymore on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all of this other stuff. And it's not because of something you did, it's because of something that they either prayed or did magic in order to bring this about. And see, that's the thing that we have to think about too as well, where it's like, this could be someone experiencing now, where it's like, all of my doors is closed. Nobody is seeing me attractive anymore. Nobody is wanting to have sex with me anymore. Nobody is wanting to mess around with me anymore. Why? Well, when did that change happen? Did that change happen once you lit that candle and tried to bring somebody back in love? And so that door closing is not being seen as a bad thing. That is saying that your love spell is backfiring. It is saying that your love spell is working, and the way that it's responding to you is saying, first, you got to stop being a nasty ass whore. And we just think that every time when we do these spells and stuff, especially using the orishas, that it's always going to be something in our direct favor. That when I say direct favor, we just think that it's just going to magically work out, that this person is going to come back begging to be with us and stuff like that. No. And that's why when you involve these deities and stuff like that, they know what you really need. And you start that love spell and they see that you're very promiscuous, that could be the very thing that they attack in order for this love to come back together. And see, we have always been taught that every single time the solution for all of these spells is just this person is going to come back begging. No. Sometimes is a challenge must be removed. That's what Ogun is for. Ogun is the remover of blockages. He is the remover of challenges. And so if you're connecting with Ogun, and you're saying, Ilegwa, open my doors, and Ogun, clear my path. And then they respond, but now all of a sudden, nobody is attracted to you no more. You're on all of these sex sites, dating sites, and everything else, and nobody is want to fuck with you anymore. That is not the consequence. That is the remover of the blockage. That is letting you know that your spell worked. You might not like it because it's not in your direct favor, but it is for your highest good. Just because we go in with a very ignorant mentality, it doesn't mean that it's going to manifest ignorant. Especially when you're connecting with deities, that they know what it is that must be done in order for this thing to come back together. And this is talking to the cross watcher, because the cross watcher to me is the one that initiated the spell. This is not saying that it's the collective. This is someone else that initiated the spell, that said, I want this person back. And Spirit is saying, I'll give you that person back, but before I give you this person back, baby, you about to go through the fire. You are about to go through the fire. You must be purified first. And we hate that. We said, no, God, no, I didn't say change me. I said bring this person back. But not realizing that in order to bring this person back, you must be changed. And that is what the Tower card is all about. This is the card of transformation. This is the card of removing everything that doesn't serve your highest good. This is the energy of Oya, the goddess of wind, the goddess of thunder, the goddess of change, the goddess of transformation, the goddess of the marketplace, the goddess of the cemetery, the one who gives us the breath of life in the beginning, and the one who is present at the end to take the breath of life away. Oya winds, when it blows away everything that is not anchored. It blows away everything that is not secure. It blows away everything that is not stable. It blows away everything that is not upright and righteous. Anything that is not serving your highest good, Oya's wind blows it away. And so this is not being seen as a negative thing, that this is a backfire of your prayer or your manifestation. This is being seen as a positive thing. That it said, I've heard your prayer, and now my answer to your prayer is I'm going to remove the very thing that is keeping you from what you desire the most. And we hate that. We hate the scripture when God says that I will satisfy each and every last one of your desires with good things, because we think that the answer to that scripture every single time is that I'm going to get what I want. And sometimes it is the initiation of purging. That it is a purge, a strong purge that is ripping out everything in your life in order for you to receive the thing that you desire. And so not only are you getting what you desire, that the scripture is going to be fulfilled, that I will satisfy each and every last one of your desires with good things, but I will also set you up on a path of success that before I even give it to you, you will have the opportunity to be able to keep it. There's no reason of giving you a blessing if you don't have the ability to keep it, if you don't have the ability to nurture it, if you don't have the ability to make it grow. A life-changing event is happening for this person, and this life-changing event is directly connected to what's across from it, which is the devil in reverse. This is someone that they are going through some stuff where it's harder for them to be promiscuous. Come on now. We go to Ogun and we say, remove those challenges. Baby, if you're the challenge, if you're the block, then you're going to be the one getting purged. We like, oh, the spell backfired. Oh, it didn't backfire. Baby, that spell is active and working. It's just not working in your favor of what you desired, of what you thought. Now it's changing you. It's putting you through an ego death. It's forcing you to do the shadow work. Don't pray for things that you really don't want, because you never know how the gods are going to manifest it in your life. Queen of Pentacles is here. This is someone loving and nurturing. The divine person, the collective, is being seen as the Queen of Pentacles. Right after the Tower, God said, you want a completion of this cycle? You want this thing to come back in your life? You want joy again? You want fulfillment? You want accomplishments? Fine, I'm going to give you that. That's what you want? That's the thing that you want to manifest? That's what you want to manifest? That's what you want to ask me for? Is that you want a completion to this cycle? Okay, fine, I'm going to give you that. But this is how I'm going to give it to you. First, I'm going to strip you away from everything that is not serving your highest good. Once I strip you from everything that is not serving your highest good, then and only then will the Queen of Pentacles come back. And then when the Queen of Pentacles come back, that is when you guys will end up being a divine partner again, basking in the energy of the lovers. And when you bask in this energy of the lovers, it's going to end up going into marriage, which is the Chariot card, strong movement. But it's only after the Tower, only after the Tower has struck, to remove every negative roadblock that is in the way. Stop praying for things you're not ready for. Energy of the hidden emotions. You have releasing and nourishing, making things go. Again, it's the same energy. Releasing is the energy of the tower, and nurturing this connection is the energy of the Queen of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Chariot. God said, I know that's not what you wanted. You thought that I was just going to have this person to come back and get with this toxic ass nigga, and then things are going to repeat. God said, no, sir. No, divine masculine. That's not how it's about to play down. How it's going to play down is that first you're going to grow. And then once you grow, that's when everything else is going to fall in line. That's when everything else is going to manifest. This person is manifesting you back. They said, baby, come back. But Oya said, baby, be fucking ready. Cards at the bottom of the deck, you have longing. This person is longing for you. You have the Five of Swords. This person is ready to fight and ready to compete. Even under that, you have the Eight of Wands. This is fast-acting energy. This person is ready to move very fast because you have the Temperance card, which is all about balance. And then you have the Three of Cups that this person is ready for celebration. And they're going to come back in with their raggedy ass and give you a gift, which is going to be them physical sales because they're out in the cold and don't want to be out in the cold no more. Nigga, you ain't slick. But at least there's going to be a change in behavior. Because, see, sometimes we like to come in without changing our behaviors. We be thinking that these spells is just going to automatically work in our favor and that the Orishas are going to do whatever it is that we tell them to do. No, they're going to make moves that's serving our highest good. Let's end this. What did this person truly feels about you? You have the Devil in the upright now. This is someone that's obsessed. What does this person truly feel about you? We got the Devil in the upright when it was just in reverse. And I didn't turn it. I just put it back in the deck as is. So now we got this person is in the upright. This is someone that's constantly thinking about you, obsessed with you. This is someone, the Devil is sexual energy. This is someone that could be thinking about you sexually. They could be having dreams of having sex with you. This is someone that could be looking at your pictures, playing with themselves. Because the devil is a major arcana. You know, this is someone that could be releasing themselves to your pictures. What is the clarifiers of how this person feel about you? We have the Death card, which is a strong transformation, and it's just saying the same thing, that this person is very obsessed with you. This person is going through a deep transformation, an ego death. And then you have the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Cups is only going to come once this death actually occurs. What is this person next move towards the collective? What is this person next move towards the collective? What is the person next move towards the collective? We got a whole book. The one on top is the Knight of Cups, which is an offer coming in. What is this person next move towards the collective? What is this person's next move towards the collective, spirit? Knight of Wands, fast-acting energy. This person is going to rush in impulsively. What is this person next move towards the collective, spirit? What is this person next move towards the collective? This is the second time you got the Knight of Wands. This person is going to rush in unexpectedly with a lot of fire. Paired with the Knight of Cups. You got both Knights. You got both Knights. This person is about to rush in, very impulsive, very emotional. Fire and water is present. This person is about to rush in, very emotional, very fire. They're getting ready to rush in. What is the future of this connection? What is the future of this connection? What is the future of this connection, spirit? What is the future of this connection? What is the future of this connection? You got the King of Wands out here again, but I'm not going to do no whole book. I don't want to be a hoe no more. I don't want to be a hoe no more. I don't want to be a hoe no more. I don't want to be a hoe no more. Oh, what is the future of this connection, Spirit? Give me the future of this connection. Let's see if this is going to be a changed person or somebody that's just going to cry and weep. And then once you let down your guard, they're going to be the same person again. Nope, you have the Knight of Swords now with the Page of Pentacles. This is someone that's going to rush in. They're going to rush in and they're going to give you a gift. This is somebody that's going to rush in and give you a gift. And the Page of Pentacles is a new start. It's a growth in something. So this could be somebody coming back completely different, sowing seeds this time around. Actually sowing seeds to help this thing to grow. What flipped over? What flipped over? Nah, it was too many. It's too many. I don't want a whole book. What is the clarifier? Okay, it's just 3. The clarifier, you have the Ace of Cups, which is love. You have the Queen of Swords, which is all about boundaries, putting boundaries down and communication. This person is going to communicate this time and have boundaries. And transition is leaving behind, leaving the past in the past. So this person probably not going to be no hoe no more. I mean, it's good energy. You have the Sun card, happiest card in the deck at the bottom of the deck, and then you got the King of Wands, nasty ass again. I mean, but now he a clean hoe. So once upon a time, not long ago, I was a hoe, and I'm admitting it. Oh man, this person said they don't want to be a hoe no more. I don't want to be a hoe no more. I don't want to be a hoe no more. I don't want to be a hoe no more. I don't want to be a hoe no more. Y'all know I can't dance. All right, y'all. Remember to check out my website. We're about to get up out of here. So I'm going to upload this as soon as I get back to the house. We're about to go. We're about to go to church and have frappuccinos. It's kind of crazy that we go to church for frappuccinos. Because even though we late, I think we still can get frappuccinos. I hope if we can't get frappuccinos, there's probably no point of going. Nah, let me stop, y'all. But Elijah, you want to say hi to the people? Sure. I don't want to be a hoe no more. I don't want to be a hoe no more. Hey, I don't want to be a hoe no more. I don't want to be a hoe no more. I don't want to be a hoe no more. I don't want to be a hoe no more. I don't want to be a hoe no more. I don't want to be a hoe no more. All right, y'all, we out.